Are you ready to take your playing to the next level? Once you're familiar with the basic of voicing, now you're all set to mastering the accuracy and consistency of Altissimo. So in this video, I'm going to show you the intense workout of Altissimo to help you to hit the right note on the spot. Hi friends, I'm Scarlett and welcome back to my channel. How is everyone doing? I hope you are doing great, and I'm also doing great over here. It's just a little bit cold in Hong Kong. As you can see, I'm already wearing a double layer. So if you are also in a cold country, please keep yourself warm, okay? And first of all, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to all of you who has been watching my video and subscribe to my channel. As you can see, it's already hitting over 1K. So I can't do this without your support and trust. So I really want to say a big, huge thank you to you for whoever is following my practice vlog and giving me space and time to produce more video for you. And as you can see the comment box, I've seen most of you already start comment and asking questions, and I really love reading your comment and answering your questions. So if you can also drop a comment, or you can directly send an email. I will try my best to answer your question. So it's not just I'm inspiring you, I also feel that you are inspiring me as well, and also contributing to this community. It's very lovely to see everyone coming into platform and then share the idea of music together. So if you have further questions, don't hesitate, just drop a comment and I'll try my best to answer it. Okay, so last week we covered about the Altissimo, and we talk about the basic of it, from going from the sustain note and all the way to the Altissimo fingerings. Okay, so if you haven't watched it yet, here's the link for you to watch it now. And this week we are focusing on the advanced Altissimo workout, and I want you to focus on the tongue position. So later on in the practice vlog, I will share with you my process, thought process as we move on, because in that way you can kind of feel how I feel, because it's very hard to tell you you move up your tongue up or down, but during the practice I'll try to describe it as detailed as I can, so you can be able to feel the same way as I do. Okay, and last week I said once I hit the 10th episode, I have some giveaway for you. So make sure you watch until the end of the video to find out more. And now if you're ready, let's get your instrument and let's get started.
Hi everybody. Let's warm up together. I'm playing on my F sharp for the alto. Okay, let's loosen up our hand. And because we are tuning, playing more on the higher pitch, we have the tendency of going very high, so make sure it's in tuned, it's not sharp. Okay, so why not, while I'm just moisturizing my reed, I'll share a little bit of this exercise with you. So you see the fingerings on top of the notes, but you'll see sometimes if I write a different fingerings. So it depends on the context, okay? It depends on the notes where I'm coming from and where I'm going. So let's say A, you might see 2, 3, TA. Sometimes you'll see 2, 3, and TC. So these are the fingerings I use. So, but if you are feeling not comfortable with it, you are feel free to change it, okay? Okay, so this is the exercise we are doing, and you'll see the high note here is E, and then I'm including the F on the very second last bar. So we are expanding the altissimo range by playing the chromatic scale. Okay, try your best to push the air through and make it sounding even. Okay, of course we can use the normal E and F, but since we are practicing altissimo, let's try to use the X front key. Raise your tongue and use the air only to articulate. And I'm alternating the normal side A and the X key E. I'll try to match the E and coming from the D note. You'll hear different tone color there, so I'm adjusting my air pressure and the movement of the back of my tongue to match the color. You see the E is more or less doesn't sound really equal, and it has tendency to go sharp, so I have to bring back down a little bit. Yep, you can do this exercise as well, alternating back and forth. They're slightly different in the timbre, but try your best to match it. And there's a lot of work on your left hand for the altissimo, so make sure it's not tense. And now try to aim directly to the high note. You'll see, you feel the air passing through the back of your tongue like. And one more thing is the front of your tongue has to stay under the back of your teeth. Okay, so what I mean is when you're doing the altissimo, the back of your tongue is moving a lot. So you want to make sure the front of your tongue, the tip of your tongue, it's always underneath the back of your teeth. Okay, so try to feel that while you are doing all the movement. Now adding an F sharp. This is very good connection of fingerings, just adding and releasing. So you kick the X and 2 down. Okay, and you'll see the B flat that I use. One is a front P, one is the TA. Okay, if you have break in between, no worries, you may stop and go at your own pace. Same thing, F sharp, alternate the fingerings. You see there's a crack over there, which means the air is not stable. Hence, if the air pressure fluctuates, so it did not like pass through. So make sure your air support is very consistent and stable. If at this point you are already biting your instrument in your mouthpiece, I suggest you to pause and relax, have a sip of water, and come back later. Okay, let's move on. Now the E is matching better. Now it's adding a G, so it's getting higher already. So the E, the X key is the breaking point over there. If you're still struggling, pause this video and go back and forth D sharp and E, from the side key to the E. You see, if I go too high, the sound stops. It's the back of your tongue. Do not move too much. You don't need to move too much, but you just need to adjust your air pressure. Okay, you can pause the video and say because if you say it's hot air, right? It's actually like cold air. And I'm not even using the front of my tongue to articulate. It's all about air pressure and the air speed. Okay, so this exercise I recommend you do not use your do not use your tongue to articulate. Sing it the best you can, okay, and play with a metronome once you are getting the notes. You see, I raised too high, that's why. You'll notice the breaking point is always from the palm key to the front key. That's why there's a crack, because they are opening at the different hole of the instrument body. So it's a bit tricky for your air to really blow through the horn to make it smooth and connect. Make sure you open up the G. Alright, so it's adding a G sharp now. It's very tricky if you just hit the G sharp right away, at least for me. So this is a very good practice, that you expand your range instead of hitting right away. You see, if I hit too high, it goes really sharp. If I go high, the sound also doesn't come out. So it's really about not moving too much of your tongue, but you have to adjust your air pressure. So go back to the F and do alternate if you cannot hit the higher note already. I'm also alternating different alternate fingering for the Altissimo. The thing that I'm actually thinking is this sound. And octave higher, of course. So many times we hit the Altissimo just relying on the fingerings, which is not true because that's not all about the Altissimo. The most important part is your oral cavity, and it really depends on if you can hear the note in prior. So for those notes that I don't mention the fingerings, you may use the one that it's before it. Okay, I don't know how you feel, but I'm feeling a bit tense already. And let's move on. We have a few more to go. So make sure you also relax your muscle not to get tense. If you are just starting on Altissimo, I recommend you do only 10 minutes. Do not go for 20 minutes, okay? If not, you're starting to lose control, like me. Oops. And there are many times we practice Altissimo too fast because those fingerings are really tricky. It really takes some time to really digest it. So you can even slow it to 50 per beat just to get the fingerings right. You see, sometimes it's not about not hitting the note, but your coordination between your oral cavity, your hearing, and your muscle. They are not aligned. That's why it's hard for you to get the note right away. You'll think it's easy for me here playing it over and over, but I've spent many years trying to get the Altissimo as smooth as I can, as accurate as I want, and as consistent as I need. So this really takes many practices and patience to do it, and I believe you can do it as well. So these exercises are custom made for myself, and now I'm sharing it to you because it's in scale. It's diatonic, because if we only hit at Altissimo, always just hitting one note, we wouldn't know the intervallic relationship of the single note. So we need friends around, Let's say C major, the E, it's flat, it's third, okay? The G, it's high because it's fifth. So this will help us further to adjust the intonation. because we already have the concept of where are the notes are going. You get what I mean? So the fingerings here, you really have to take time. But once you get each individual note sounding okay, link them together. Play as in you are singing, just in a higher register, Instead of Altissimo is another set of new stuff. It's part of your daily routine. It's part of the sound. There, I actually I think it's mentality wise, I'm already tired, because when I go up I feel like, oh, I already made it through. But once I come down, I relax. So once I'm feeling relaxed, I break the note, because you have to know how much air pressure you need for each note, and each note they are different. So you need to practice until you make all the notes sound equal by using different air pressure. It's tricky, but that's how the instrument works, okay? And it's possible. It will come naturally if you play it over and over and over. Almost there. I think I'm getting tired already. So you cannot expect you change the fingering and the note will come just like that. It never happens like that. You have to know where you are going to and what note you are producing, and is that note usually flat on you, or it usually sharp. So when you hit the note, you know you need to bring it down or you have to bring it higher. This one I cannot tell you how, because all the instrument and we have different physical structure. I have different body, you have different body as well. So you will have to go experiment it and find whether that note originally, naturally is sharp on your instrument or flat. I don't know why this one I play many times and I still don't get it like smooth. And of course, these are for this key, it's not the usual fingerings I use. So for you, I wanted to make it smoother, so I changed a little bit. So that's the thing. If I have friends comment down below and say which fingering to use. So and which one is it for the sight reading? I would say, you see, in this case, if it depends on my visual to make the sound, it's actually not smooth because I'm not practicing enough to reprogram that fingerings. You see, so You have to find the one that suits you and practice 100,000 times so that it sticks with you. So at this point, already like mentality wise tired. So if you do need a break, please pause and go take a break, have a sip of coffee or something, and come back later on. Because there's really no point if you keep breaking the note and you still practice it, right? If your muscles is already tired, there's very low chance that you will remember what you play because they are so tense, they are intense, right? So that's why once in a while in the break time you need to not practice at all. Instead of just relax, come back to zero and let your muscle learn what you just did, because it's the repetitive pattern that helps to your muscle to build the memory. And it takes a day, 2 days, a week, a month to memorize the chain of one pattern. So even if I play, like let's say B, I can make it sound like B flat. I play B flat, I can make it sound like A. So it's very like slight difference there. That means your oral cavity, it's more powerful than you think. It's very sensitive, and I really encourage you to take some time to increase the awareness of your body. What is your body telling you what to do? Because if you cannot hit a note, there must be something happening in your body that say, hey, this is not the right way. And then, so take a time to really feel what's going on in your body. So if you have question, still not getting a note, even like you feeling relaxed, everything is okay, fingerings are right, you can leave a comment and let me know, and I'll try my best to find the practice that suits you or the answer for you. You'll see I actually move my eyebrow a lot. I didn't notice that as well until I look at myself. So it's like using the head voice. At some point, that's why you have to feel the resonating part of your body. But as I go higher, it's the head voice I'm feeling it's resonating. And that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope you have fun and learn something from it. So if you would like more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. So to thank you for your support, I have a giveaway for you for this month only, which is the free custom-made introductory practice plan. What is that? So it's actually introductory of a custom-made plan just for you. So what you do is you go onto my website. Or anyway, my website is finally 50% done. It took me so long. I was very busy because of this website thingy. So I would say it's only 50% done, but it's working right now already. So you can go onto my website link and then upload your playing. You can play anything. You can play just a scale or anything, and just leave a message for me. So I will go according to that video to custom made an introductory practice plan just for you. Because as we know that every practice that I posted, it might not work for you, or it might be like I can refine it better to fit you, because we all have a different strength and weakness. So I think it's very important that we know our strength and we work on that, and also our weakness, and how do we find the right practice to work on the weakness part. So it's just for this month, because in March I'm going to launch the program. So as you watch my previous vlog, you'll know that I love journaling. I love writing down all my practice session and also vlogging as well. So in this website you will find haven't started yet, but slowly you will find some info about the music, the saxophone, or some review in the blog category. Okay, so I love doing writing. So it's I'm compiling the idea, the knowledge I've been collected so far, but that will only be launched in March. So this one I figure out to thank you, I would give you an introductory of a practice plan from me. So if you would like to have that practice plan, I also want you to practice as well, so you will need to work on it. So send me your practice and I'll see how I can help you from there. So after this video, there will be no snippets of my week, because I've been very busy with my website. It takes me so long and I don't even have time for my nail. So unless of seeing me sitting in front of the laptop, drinking coffee, drinking wine, so why not you just skip this moment and then go back to practice, and I'll see you again in the next video. Okay, I wish you happy practicing and I'll see you again next time. Bye.